Okay, welcome to DCTS Racing, and this is the very first video on this channel, and we'll be starting off with the Gran Turismo 7. Obviously, given the name, we will be mostly playing racing games on this channel. So I just started a new save in Gran Turismo 7, and this is Sarah, our helper or our guide. Now, fair warning, I have played Gran Turismo 7 before, so this is not my first time. But I created a new account. Andy, car salesman, I guess. Hello, you must be on your first trip out. My name is Andy, I'm the owner of this dealership, nice to meet you. Right now this is the lineup of cars we have in stock. Andy, could you give us some advice on picking the first car? Well, obviously I would want the BMW M3 Sport Evolution. 1989 model, that's a nice car. The 911 Carrera RS also a very nice car. Personally, I prefer the BMW. Honda Integra, that would also be sweet, as would the Impreza Coupe, WRX Type R STI version 6 from 1999, or the RX-7 FC would also be an excellent choice. But before we continue on, obviously we're going to have to choose a car from the top row, which means a Honda Fit Hybrid, a Toyota Aqua S, or a Mazda Demio XD Touring. Okay, no problem. When choosing your car, pay attention to the PP, performance points I suppose, in addition to its looks and price. PP stands for performance points and indicates how fast that car is. The PP is a numerical value that gives you an overall indication of how fast a car is, taking into account its power, aerodynamics, handling, and so on. The higher the PP is, the faster and stronger the car. Since you are just at the beginning of your adventure, it will be good to start out with a Japanese compact car. Of the cars in stock now, that would be these three: the Honda Fit, the Toyota Aqua, and the Mazda Demio. Any of these would serve you well. You can make your choice based on PP or design here. Feel free to choose the one you like. Looks wise, I think I prefer the Mazda, but PP wise, the Toyota is quite a bit higher. It's also a bit more expensive. The Honda Fit is the middle ground. 1.5 liter engine, front wheel drive, obviously 136 horsepower. Bit of 1,000 kilos or 1 ton, naturally aspirated. 1.5 liter, 120 horsepower, also naturally aspirated. 102 horsepower, 1.5 liters, turbo. Oh, this is a turbo. Well, I think we are going with the Honda Fit Hybrid. Collector level 1, that's sweet. Collector points plus 13. Stored in garage. When you purchase or receive a car, you gain collector points according to the price or value of the vehicle. The more collector points you have, the higher your collector level will be. Nice. This collector level reflects your rank as a car collector, and of course that's one of our goals here in Gran Turismo, is collecting a lot of cars. We want to have a sweet garage filled with exciting and not so exciting cars, such as this. And of course winning races is obviously a part of that, but I think this will be more of a casual playthrough. Well, maybe not strictly casual, but well, let's face it, I'm not the fastest or quickest driver there is, so we'll have to shift our focus maybe from outright racing to sort of collecting cars, racing, and having a lot of fun. Basically just getting involved in car culture. So pick up lots of cars and increase your collector level. That will not be a problem. I see you picked out your first car. Congratulations. Thank you. So this will be your first car. Once you leave here, I recommend going to your garage and checking out your new car. What else did they have in stock? C33, that's a 350Z, that's a nice car. R34 GTR, yes please. Lamborghini Countach, Lamborghini Diablo, Lamborghini Murcielago, damn. It's a lot of Lambos. Alpha 8C. It's a lot of very sweet cars that we can't afford at the moment. Garage is now open. Okay, let's go to your garage. I wonder how long this tutorial part will be. This is the garage, a storage space for your car collection. This is your home base where you can switch cars, change settings, or really take a good look at your collection. You can also turn in tickets you get in races and receive any bonus items as well. Once you checked everything out, let's head out to the cafe next. Car collection 1. This is your car collection. All the cars that you have ever owned are registered here, so the car collection serves as a history of your car life. Acquire lots of new cars and fill in your collection. Can you collect them all? Yeah. Probably not, but we'll do our best. I don't think you can sell cars here, can you? Menu? No. Yeah. So that's a feature I will miss from the other Gran Turismo games where you could actually sell your car. It's now open. A cafe shrouded in the woods. It's a nice location. This is a special place where... Okay, there will also be special menus for people like you exploring this world. Come on, let's go inside. Luca, oh, so you're just starting out on a new adventure, right? Yes, my name is Luca, the owner of this cafe. We not only serve food and drinks here, but also provide special menu books for exploring this world. The menu book contains hints and objectives to help you collecting cars and enjoying racing. Once you complete one menu book, I'll have another one ready for you. Let's start out by choosing your first menu book. Well, I didn't really get to choose, but okay. The first menu I prepared for you is all about collecting Japanese compact cars. Your goal is simply to acquire the 3 cars listed on the menu. You might have 1 or 2 of them already, but your work's not done until you got all 3. You can receive the cards as rewards for your performances in certain World Circuit races. An orange compass icon will guide you to the races where the cars you require can be won. Be sure to come back to the cafe once you collected all 3 cars. I'll be waiting. World Circus is now open. I'm sorry about this slow start here. It's really nothing I can do about it. Japan Broad Bean Raceway Sunday Cup. Obviously that's where all the Gran Turismo games start. But before we start, let's check out the options. Display settings, we have prioritized ray tracing on for maximum eye candy. Okay, so I have enabled broadcast mode, which apparently is not going to play music that have copyright restrictions. Let's hope that works. Race difficulty, we are going for hard here actually, because we do want a bit of a challenge. And well, normal might be too easy, and if it's too easy it's fairly boring in my opinion. Text setting units, kilometers, controllers. By the way, we are using a Thrustmaster T300 RS steering wheel, even though I'm controlling all this with the controller right now because that's a bit easier. But we are driving with... oh shit, I forgot to put manual. Okay, I can't remember where you choose manual. Settings, assist settings, transmission manual. Auto drive off, corner indicators are on. Yeah, that can actually come in handy because I don't know all of these tracks. Most of them are actually unknown to me. Counter steering assistance off, please. If I spin, then it's my own fault and I deserve to spin. Okay. Our first race with the Honda FIT or Fit Hybrid to win the Toyota Aqua. Here we go. Hang on. Slipstream, and let's pass it. I like how it shows the charge on the battery as well, the fuel indicator. Brake, brake, brake. I'm only using the pedals on the steering wheel for shifting, by the way. I don't have a manual shifter. And I really don't feel comfortable using the clutch in combination with the pedals on the steering wheel. It just feels a bit awkward to me. First, that's the final lap, so we are actually losing. Well, not losing, but second place. It's good enough. Once in a while we'll do a cleanup and return to some of these races to get the gold trophy. Clean race bonus. That's probably not something we are going to get a lot of. That's the Toyota. And of course we can't sell it to get money because that's not an option yet. Hopefully it will be in an update, but I'm not sure. Level up, good. It's a lot of clicking. Okay. What's our next race? Northern Isle Speedway. That's in an oval. Should be easy enough. Hopefully. Let's go. 5 laps. Let's go for gold. very small oval actually. Shit. That's close. Come on, come on. That's unfortunate. 5th place is not good enough. I think we need to be 3rd or higher to get the prize car, and we do need the prize car because I'm certainly not going to be paying for another one of these compact cars. Come on, last lap. Let's go for it. Oh. Okay, so this is the final lap. Anyway, please. Let's go. Fourth place, that's not quite good enough. Clean race bonus despite hitting the wall. I suppose that doesn't count. Okay, let's try to modify the car to make it a bit faster, because right now it's not quite quick enough. Can we even modify the car actually? No, we don't have the tuning shop yet. Okay, I guess we just try again. Second attempt. Let's go for gold. Come on now. Seven. 6th. Come on, there we go. Third lap. Gaining on them. It's too wide. Come on. That's third. Oh, second. A bit dirty racing there. Can we get the Toyota? Probably not. Second place. Well, it's good enough. And now we got the Master. So then let's go back to the cafe and see what's in store for us. Collection Japanese compact cars. Hey, congratulations, you succeeded in getting all 3 cars. Thank you. So this completes this collection, and boy, have I got some stories to tell you about these cars. Let's talk later. Sarah, let's take a good look at these cars and hear what Luca has to say about them. Listen carefully, it'll deepen your knowledge and lead to new discoveries. We got a roulette ticket, a 1-star roulette ticket, license center. Time to get our driver's license. Let's see what he has to say. Menu book number 1. The term compact car is pretty self-explanatory. It refers to cars with smaller wheelbases and less ample interiors. New drivers love them because they're easy to handle and they're perfect for day-to-day use. Japanese compact cars are famous for their technical prowess. Take the diesel engine in this 4th generation Demio. It's considered one of Mazda's masterpieces. I think that's the Mazda 2 over here, but the Demio I suppose is the Japanese name. There's also the 3rd generation Honda Fit Hybrid, the most fuel efficient car in Japan when it was released. Finally, there's the Toyota Aqua, another compact hybrid boasting great fuel efficiency and excellent handling. As you can see, many compact cars have ended up becoming all-time classics. Test yourself at the License Center. New menu book acquired. Stella, who's this? Hi, nice to meet you. I noticed your cool car and just had to say hi. Hey Stella, you're looking good as always. Her name is Stella. Yeah, I got that. She likes cars a lot and comes to this cafe pretty often. I love talking all about cars at this cafe. The Honda Fit is one of Japan's most famous compact cars. By the time this 3rd generation model debuted in 2013, 2 million units had been sold in Japan alone. It is a perennial bestseller. From this model on, the Fit Hybrid began featuring a more powerful engine, which reminds me, do you know the Civic? It's another Honda compact car. Of course I know the Civic Type R. Like the Fit, the older Civic is a front-wheel drive compact that drives just like a sports car. Quite. Test yourself at the License Center. See if you can earn the B1 license. You don't need to collect any cars for this menu. Instead, I'd like you to check out the License Center. Earning licenses at the License Center is a great way to improve your driving skills if you're struggling. And if you're a more confident driver, you can test yourself by trying to get gold in all the challenges. And of course, get a couple of cars. That's always nice. Start off by earning a bronze prize or better in the first challenge for the National B license. Once that prize is in your back pocket, come back here and report to me. Should be easy enough. Off to the License Center then. This is the License Center. This is a place where you acquire the driving techniques necessary for controlling cars, and the licenses which are the proof of your competence. Should be interesting. When you clear each of these tests, it'll also be a place where you can test how much your skills have improved. Train how to become faster and stronger in this world. Solis? I'm not sure. Welcome to the License Center. I'm Daniel Solis, your coach for the National B license. I'm also a Gran Turismo driver from the North American region. You'll be able to polish your driving skills here, starting with the basics such as driving, turning and stopping. Come on, let's try this out. Starting and stopping. We have to start someplace. We are, by the way, going for gold in all of these because I like to get both the cars that you can get. Usually they're pretty decent when you, well, maybe not on the B license, but A and IB should be pretty good. B1 is starting and stopping 1. You need to accelerate off the line and stop inside the gold area. Relax, just keep on going straight and pick something by the side of the track that will tell you when to brake. When you reach that point, slam the brakes until you stop. All set, let's go. Let's see if we can do this then. That's the 100 meter marker, that's the 50 meter marker. Yay! Hey, congratulations on your gold result. That was pretty awesome. Absolutely perfect. Good. Let's go back to the cafe. Let's see what he wants. Well done, you did exactly as I asked, of course. I suppose you've already met Daniel Solis and the other instructors at the license center. Those guys all compete in the Gran Turismo championships. For example, Daniel, the instructor for the National B license, represents the USA. You can watch the instructors in action at Gran Turismo Live. Now, I guess I'd better give you your reward. Go ahead and claim it. Goodwood, nice. A world circuit track has been made available. Brands Hatch, that's a track I know pretty well. Collection European Classic Compacts. Reward roulette ticket. See Fiat 500, Mini Cooper S and the Volkswagen Beetle. My plan this time around is for you to collect classic European compact cars. All 3 cars were built in Europe in the 1960s and remain much loved to this day. Part of the charm is their distinctive interiors, which are totally different to the high-tech cars of today. Good luck out there, I'll be rooting for you. We have a prize waiting for us at our garage. Let's claim that first and then move on. Gifts. When you receive a roulette ticket, you can trade it in for items here. You know, cars, parts, credit, etc. It'll be exciting to see what you get. So this is kind of like wheel spin in Forza Horizon, I suppose. Receive this gift? Yes. That gold bar is certainly interesting. But the smallest pile of cash is probably okay as well. 10,000 credits. What's the requirement for the new races? Europe, Brands Hatch, Sunday Cup Classic, GT Cup Group 4, GT4, nice. Sunday Cup Classic Road Car. Suggested PP 350, ours is 333, so we have a bit to go on. But before that, I actually want to get the National B license, so we are going to finish that and then move on with the races. B2 starting and stopping 2. B2 is starting and stopping 2, the car is faster than the one in B1, but your objective is exactly the same. This challenge is all about braking. Just like B1, the only difference is that you're in a faster car. This means you'll need to hit the brakes a bit earlier. Good luck. Let's see if we can do this then. It's 100 meters. Okay, these brakes are not as good as the one on the other car. Silver result, that's not good enough. Let's go again. Okay, I can't seem to get this one. Let's go again. Let's try to brake earlier this time. That's very close. One more and we should be good to go. Okay, that was a bit too early, so let's go again. Good. Moving along to the next one. Cornering Basics 1. B3 is Cornering Basics 1. We'll be checking your steering skills on the right hand corner. So let's start with the basics of taking on a corner. You can turn through this right hand corner just using the steering wheel. Be careful to stay on the track and focus on the angle and timing of your turn. Daihatsu. I remember this car from all the GT games. It's not fast at all. Yeah, we pedal to the metal. And then some. Ah, it's so close. Let's do this. This should be pretty good. Yeah, that's good. Next up is Cornering Basics 2. B4 is Cornering Basics 2. It's exactly the same as B3, but with a faster car. It's the Audi TT Coupe 3.2 liter Quattro. It's a V6, I think. This is the exact same corner. The only difference is they're driving a faster car. This means you can't take the corner full throttle, either ease off the accelerator or apply the brakes. Let's do this. It's a bit too ambitious. Yeah, let's just drive off. Retry. But this car understeers like, yeah, it understeers a lot. It's also very close to overheating. Bronze, that's pretty poor. so close. That's better. Next is another cornering basic, I think. We're now up to almost 40,000. Maybe we can get a sweet car later on. I'm not quite sure what car we get for completing the B license. Can we... Okay, that's the wrong button. Can we see? I don't think we can see it. Ah, it's all bronze, all gold. No, you can't see. Cornering basics 3. B5 is cornering basics 3, where you'll drive through a series of consecutive turns. Find the right steering rhythm and use the entire width of the track. In a Fiat Abarth, or is that an Alpine? A112, I'm not familiar with this car. Auto Bianchi, okay. Never heard of it. I really like this truck, by the way. It's one of my favorite trucks. Gold on our first try, that's not too bad. Probably not the fastest run ever, but I'm happy with that. 370C or Z. Same track. B6 is cornering basics 4. You'll be going through the same consecutive corners as in B5 but with a faster car. A sweet car. I like this car. 3.7 liter V6. Okay, I messed that up. I was talking too much. Yeah. Let's go again. That's really close, but not quite there yet. Let's go again. Okay, that was gold. I'm pleased with that. Oh, the new 86. B7 is cornering basics 5. Here we'll get into the basics of braking at corners. B7 is all about braking. You need to reduce your speed before entering that corner. Try to find the right spot for stepping on the brake. GR86 RC. That's also a fun little car. They upped the displacement to 2.4 liters, which is a very nice improvement in torque, I suppose. 2 liters to 2 liter naturally aspirated engines has never really felt torque enough, in my opinion. I forgot to brake. But 2.5 liters gives you a bit extra torque and comes in pretty handy. Okay, we got gold anyway, that's good. As I was saying, 2.4 liters seems like a much better better fit for the car. I used to have a BMW E34 5 Series, and it was a 520, so it's a 2 liter straight 6 engine. That's 150 horsepower, something like that. Didn't really feel very fast because the car was pretty heavy. It was like 1600 and something kilos. But eventually I swapped out the engine for a 2.5 liter engine that was in the 525, and the increase in horsepower was like 40 horsepower more, but there was also a lot more torque, and the torque was available very low down because I used the final gear from the 2 liter engine. It was a really, really fun car, and I do miss it, but I sold it many years ago because I'm an idiot. obviously. That's not good. Let's go again. I braked a bit too late on the first run. Let's try to brake a bit sooner. That's better. Yeah, that's gold. So these B licenses are fairly easy. They do get a bit trickier once you get up to the IAs and the S. It's 2 more to go and then we're finished with our B license. B9 is Cornering Basics 7, where you'll work on mastering mid and low speed corners. This challenge requires you to take 2 corners. You'll start with a medium speed corner followed by a low speed one. To keep your car stable, make sure it's moving in a straight line when you apply the brakes. So this is the Honda Civic Type R. It's also a very nice car. They have grown really powerful, those Civics. I think the first ones were around 160 horsepower and this monster has 300. It's pretty sick increase. Okay, I'm too late. It's not quite the screamer that the other Civics have been in the past. But 7,000 RPM is still pretty good. It's not the 9,000 of the Honda S2000, but it's a very different engine. This one is turbocharged. I do think it's still front wheel drive though, so it's pretty sick to have 300 horsepower on your front wheels. Still not gold. Let's try again then. I think I braked a bit too early there actually. Yeah, that's very very close, but not quite there yet. Let's go again. Okay, this should be gold, hopefully. Yeah. Looks like you passed all the challenges from B1 to B9. Well done. Next up is B10, the final exam. Pass that and the license is yours. You are nearly there. Now keep going. Renault Clio RS220 Trophy. Those hot hatches are also pretty fun cars. I've never actually owned one, but they do seem pretty fun. Pass this exam and you'll be issued a National B license. The final exam requires you to take a series of corners. Use the skills and techniques you picked up so far to deal with each corner the best you can. Get bronze or better in this exam and you'll be given a license. So good luck. Well, we are going for gold, so we can get our 2 sweet rides at the end. Of course, it would be very nice if we could sell one of them or both if we don't want to keep them, but that's not an option in this game. Oh, it's too late on the brakes. Oh, this is understeer. Out of another world. Let's try that again. Gold, just, but it's good enough. Gold is gold. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning, huh? I'm sure you recognize that quote. We now have 64,000, which probably means we can afford a pretty sweet used car. But let's see what we get. We get the Renault Clio that we just drove, which understeered quite a bit. Congratulations on receiving your National B license. A new gift card has been sent to your garage to celebrate. Kinda wish I could sell it. Our collector level is increased. Now the second car. Mitsubishi GTO Twin Turbo. That's not too bad. 285 horsepower, four-wheel drive. A very heavy car though, 1700 kilos. That's a lot. Well done, you've earned gold in every challenge. A new gift card has been sent to your garage to right, yeah. Collector level 3. Congratulations on getting a National B license. My name is something Lopez, in charge of the National A license. I'm also a Gran Turismo competition driver for Spain, which is my home. I've been in Spain once. Once you clear the test requirements for A1 to A10, you'll be approved for the National A license. Just a quick piece of advice before you start: have you been using the auto braking feature? No. If so, I'd suggest trying to learn to drive without it. You'll get faster lap times if you do. Now 64,000. What can we get? Well, hello. You'll be pleased to hear that we got new cars in stock. Nice. Ooh, that's the original Golf GTI. That's a very cool car. 107 horsepower, 1.8 liter engine, naturally aspirated. 900 kilo or 890 kilos. Honda Civic Type R. Pretty sweet. Ooh, Lancia Delta. We can't afford that, but that's a very lovely car. I really like those. Porsche 911 Turbo. That's not safe for me. Silvia. The Silvia is quite nice. That's the 1.8 liter. That's the CA18 engine. That's the engine I have in my 200SX. It gets a pretty bad rep, but I've been pretty happy with it. It sounds a lot better than the SR20 in my opinion anyway. It's not as torquey as the SR20 though. I used to have a SR20 naturally aspirated engine in a Nissan Primera. That's actually a pretty good engine as well. That car was also pretty good, but it's front wheel drive, so it's not as fun as a 200SX. This is also a very sweet car that we can't afford. MX-5, that's also pretty cool. We can't afford that. We cannot afford this. That's a Skyline. GTR R32, can't afford that. We can afford the Lancer Evolution 4. I think the 5 is my favorite, but the 4 is also pretty cool. Ferrari 208, DeLorean. We can afford a 370C, but after driving it in the license test, I'm not sold on it. I'd love to get the NSX Type R. That's a very cool car and usually excellent to drive in games. I've never driven one in real life, but that's way too expensive. SLS AMD, that's also pretty cool, but also too expensive. 911 GT3, that's good. Honda Integra, can't afford it. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the cars we have for now, and when we need a new car we can get one.